everyone, and welcome to Pubwatch episode 21. My name is KOKOStern, and quite unlike always, we have a moderately unwell Onin with us. So Onin, whisper hi.
Hi. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a cold, so if I sound different, then that's why, and if you hear me sniffle a little bit, that's also why. Anyway, the topic for today's show of Pubwatch is gonna be, once again, Team NTH, no Tidehunter, although it's a kind of different no Tide than the last time we did them, because of course they've got their new player EGM replacing Eternal Envy, and so we're gonna look at EGM.
Yep, they Q pandas that we did last week, they had to remove EGM to finish up their roster, and so EGM went to no Tidehunter, and then no Tidehunter decided, okay, we have an all Swedish roster, let's not lose a game ever. And that's pretty much what's going on. They won EMS, and then they're the cups, that is, and now they're freaking Star Ladder. And let's just check out the first game. Starting. Why am I babbling? I always babble. Onin, stop. Are you at 2 minutes?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, wow, that sounded hard. Okay, so we're starting off. Okay, come on. One of the teams finished choosing heroes. One of the teams finished choosing heroes. I don't know. Okay, we start with the Radiant. They were first. We got the Sven going bottom. Will be helped by a Rubik that looks weird, and there is a golden career, unusual golden baby Roshan. I'm sorry, I'm not Toby. Stop saying that, Onin. Kunkka, and we have a Nature's Prophet who's going for a very quick Midas because he already has a Gloves of Haste and a Morphling. Oh wait, that says 4.
Yep, and the Rubik is EGM.
Oh wait,
so that's
wait.
our NTH
oh
guys.
god, that's EGM. The Rubik is EGM. I'm sorry, it's EGM. So
EGM on the Rubik.
Yeah.
Typical for him. He's playing support now for EGM for NTH, and S4 on the mid Morphling. Also typical for him since he's their mid solo. Although I don't think Morphling is one of his key heroes. In fact, I don't think Morphling is anyone's key hero except for maybe Korok and who was that guy who played him in the GEST, I want to say?
GEST. It was...
I think it was there.
Yeah, it was someone. I don't even remember. They're actually... EGM, yeah, he picked up the image rune. He's going to get away easily or attack a little bit. And that doesn't work pretty much anymore. EGM, what are you doing? The stun up on Tidehunter. Actually, Tidehunter's really, really low. Actually, no! Windrunner got EGM. That's the first blood. Can Windrunner get away from this? I believe she will, because Nature's Prophet is pretty... Pause.
Tactical pause. Quickly, decide how to get out of here.
I don't know. Okay, I'm pausing. No, she is going to get away, I believe. No. The illusions! Yes! Rubik, EGM gets revenge on Windrunner.
How much damage did that illusion do? Jeez.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage when you have no HP. So,
yeah.
I guess. And, wow, okay. At the top, we do have a Lina and a Void that apparently killed Kunkka, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, especially because this Kunkka is very well prepared for the oh crap I got an offlane build. He's got his level 1 boots, and yet I'm not sure. I think he was probably just trying the man mode and trade hits with the Void as a term in some kind of harassment, which isn't exactly the greatest idea, because yeah, Lina and Void isn't the greatest combo you've ever heard of, but Void's time walks lows, so that gives a way to set up for a stun.
Yeah, and are they gonna... No. He's not gonna make that mistake again.
Hopefully, at least not this time.
Yeah, so at the bottom we do have a Windrunner and a Tide, so both of them can actually offlane individually, but this time they're in a duo. Actually, I think sending Tide to the top lane and tri-laning with the Kunkka, against the Kunkka would be nicer, but hey, just Lina and Void are apparently killing him, so that's fine too. And in the middle we have a Morphling up against a Batrider, which I'd say Batrider should win this pretty easily. Morphling's range is not the greatest, but it is ranged, so it's not completely in favor of Batrider.
Yeah, and he's got really nice base damage and a really nice attack animation, much better than the Batriders. So as long as he can kind of get around all the sticky
Kunkka at the top, and there's also stuff going on at the bottom. I think Kunkka's gonna drop here, but let's check out the bottom. Tidehunter on the run. The stun has already been used. Oh, there's no mana actually. DD up on Rubik, but he can't. One last hit, is it enough? Yes, it is. one last hit from EGM with that DD, and he's actually putting up the Windrunner. No, she's going to get away with Windrun very easily. And at the top, Kunkka survived, it seems. Did he?
No, he has another death on his name, but he's level 2, so he responds quite quickly.
Oh, okay. That's what happened.
So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this Kunkka's up to, that he's doing so poorly. I mean, a really well-executed Void Lina lane is pretty dangerous, since Void has such great damage, has the Time Walk setup, and Lina has so many nukes. But a Kunkka is pretty tanky. He doesn't have the greatest amount of armor, but he's a strength hero, so he's got a nice amount of health. He's got some harassment of himself, and he's got his boots, so it shouldn't be going this badly for him. He should really not be overextending as much as he is to get picked off so many times.
And Morphling with 7 stacks crawling away, but and it's gonna be get off, so it's fine. Batrider now with there's no career on the Dire, but at the top once again they really want to get Kunkka. The Torrent is actually going to save him though, and Morphling picks up Batrider as that's happening.
Yeah, just the simplest wave over the Batrider stand so that he stands behind him and just.
And Windrunner is no, actually Rubik is in a lot of trouble here. Windrunner, the stun is there. One more hit. No, well, great shackle. She's just going to heal up, and Sven is going to have to get away here. There's a slow in 1 second. There we go. Gush him. Can they get this? The Windrunner does have all of her spells, and there's the tactical pause once again. That's gonna...
Sven has a Storm Bolt thanks to his Soul Ring, so if they overextend, he might just turn around right here.
That's scary. Great. People sending me stuff. What is hip? Stop sending me stuff while I'm doing Pubwatch. Thank you.
And Nature's Prophet just tried to jungle a stack of trolls on top of the little hill. Works great for every kind of creep wave except for trolls, because they could just attack you. Ironically, you actually can't do that. They actually can't do that in Dota 1. They don't have enough range. I don't know why that's the case in Dota 2, that they could just hit you uphill. But it just is, and it ruined my jungle Mirana tactics.
That is funny, and Batrider's dead. Great engage here by EGM. Just come up at him. Nothing he can really do. He actually tried to go... I don't know what he tried to do here, but he died. And Morphling's having fun. He's actually doing better than Void at the top. Void does have 2 kills, but... And maybe a third. The stun... No. The torrent...
Yes.
The stun, yeah, it did hit eventually. And Lina actually picks up the kill.
Feed the flames.
So Void's still enjoying himself quite nicely here. Morphling and him pretty close, I'd say. The kills are... Well, there's 3 to Lina. Actually, all of the kills went to Lina. Void only has 3 assists.
I think Void's pretty fine with that, though, since it's not just getting kills, but it's also getting free farm that's at the same time as those kills, which means that he's probably gonna go for a quick Midas. He's saving up his 1300 gold, so wouldn't be surprised to see a Midas recipe fly out in about 100 more gold.
Fly out on what career?
Oh, yeah, okay, that's... It's difficult to fly out your Midas recipe when there's no courier.
And they're gonna... Rubik, once again, EGM comes up here. Can they get Batrider this time? I think that wave just missed. That wave just missed, and that's gonna be Batrider escaping. And they keep on chasing him. Can they get him? He has no boots, and Morphling with treads. Yeah, this is gonna be Batrider's death.
And on the bottom lane, the Kunkka actually TP'd in to set up a kind of gank together with the Sven, but...
What? Tidehunter... Merry-go-round, Ring-a-Rosy, that kinda, did that work? Sort of, not really, ooh, nice. That actually helped out the Tide more so than the Kunkka. They're actually both, no, Tidehunter is 10 faster.
There's a Regen Rune.
Regen Rune.
Oh, he's fine.
That's frustrating. The torrent hits. Morphling is here as well. They choose to do the replicate, but the stun from the top from Sven. And there we go, Morphling gets the kill. Parashot will fly, but doesn't do much. Morphling's happy, I think, with that.
Morphling is very happy. He's already on 460 GPM thanks to these 4 kills and also top of the last hit chart. I mean, even with all this movement, and okay, Void has also been doing kind of a bit of movement. But yeah, he's still ahead of the Void in terms of farm. That shouldn't be happening. And it's especially surprising because... Normally when you have a carry on the top lane with a support constantly pulling, you kind of have the excuse for not getting the best CS that last hitting under a tower can be somewhat annoying. The melee creeps, it's always random whether you have to hit them once or twice to get the secured last hit, so you might miss one or two. But the Void has such great base damage that he doesn't have that problem. So this Void shouldn't be having that problem, but apparently he is having that problem. Otherwise he would be rifling or beating the Morphling in CS, and he isn't.
Yeah, well, they are very close, and Void has more denies, I guess.
It counts.
Yeah, he does actually have, both of them have a nice amount of denies, almost half of the CS. And we actually see at the top, Lina TP'd bot, so, at the bottom. And Sven, well yeah, they're pushing, so there's nothing much happening. And Morphling's going to be with the image room. So after, wow, he actually goes off for the Lina. Can he get her? Not really, no. And he's, Loda. No, it's not Loda, it's S4. Loda usually does these type of things. And Morphling wave forms out. He's okay, he's okay. Rubik is here, and they're actually, are they going to pick up Rubik for this? Can Tidehunter, he's not level 60, so there's no Ravage. Kunkka's here as well. Shackle, nice Shackle. Batrider, get the hell out of there! Oh, he lassos up the Kunkka, but one last hit from Rubik. And with the help of Nature's Prophet, they also pick up Windrunner, and everything goes to Morphling. Every kill. And Tidehunter, yeah, he's not going to get out of there with 5 heroes on his tail. Question is, who's going to get the last hit? I'm betting on Morphling. It was Sven.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. It was Sven with a completely unnecessary stun. But hey, Void's farming.
It's always nice to secure kills. Although, when you're that far behind 2 towers with 4 people on your tail.
5. They're all there, man.
5 people on your tail. It's not really all that necessary. Although, it doesn't really matter whether kills go to Sven or Morphling. They're both carries in their own right.
Yeah, you could say that.
Although I guess this Sven isn't really gearing up for all that much carrying. He's actually spent all of his gold in a Soul Ring and Quelling Blade after his starting Stout Shield and the Magic Stick. He doesn't even have treads yet and doesn't really seem to be aiming at too much farming. Although I guess the Soul Ring helps with farming since you can spam your Stormborn creeps.
And they want to go on Windrunner, but they can't really now. He has Windrun. And Fistus Void has a Ring of Health, so he's going for a Battle Fury. Which is a build you do not like, do you? Don't you?
Yep, I really dislike this. Especially considering how fast this Midas could have been if he hadn't wasted any money on other items that don't actually help him.
Yeah, we actually have a smoked up Dire team coming up, and they're initiating on Windrunner, which is wrong because everybody's there. The slows up on Kunkka. Wow, the ultimate from Lina. One last hit. Well, Windrunner's going to pick that up. Perfect bait by Windrunner.
Yeah, not exactly sure if they actually needed 4 people for a smoke gank on one guy at this stage of the game.
Oh!
Because it's really difficult to get more than 1 kill.
Rubik stole Laguna.
Ooh, that's deadly.
Best thing you could steal right now.
Well yeah, since Ravage is not up yet, Laguna is probably the best.
And yet, it's a DD Morphling. You can't deny the tower? Seriously, Windrunner. But he is in a bit of trouble. Waveforms out and starts up the strength. And he turns around. He just turns around because Rubik is there with a Laguna. That's a dead Tidehunter. And Windrunner is... No, she's going to get away with Windrunner. A waveform? No! S4 wants blood. But no, that's not going to happen. He does have his Perseverance up by now. And he's probably going to go for that Lincoln. Because, you know, Laguna.
And also Lasso is also a really great Lincoln's the Bull spell.
Lincoln's the Bull spell.
It's a thing. Don't question it.
I'm not just making sure I got it right. And they really want Void here, but he's gonna time up away. No, it's not gonna happen. Nature's Prophet came in to get no boobs. Who's gonna get the last hit? Lingna with one last hit. Yep, Laguna's back up. Stun. bzzzt, and you're dead.
Yeah, it's actually about time that the Radiants start putting a bit of pressure on the Void. He's finally actually caught up with the Morphling in terms of CS, although of course his GPM is still quite a bit lower.
Stop sending me stuff. What is hip? That happened again.
Oh, and now Void's also rotating in on top lane. They want to actually get this kill for once, although is this going to be enough?
Morphling, can you do it? Time Walk, you need to wait for him. No, Time Walk. He's actually decided to level Time Walk over Backtrack. So he has level 4, which the range is insane, so Waveform isn't going to help. Range on Waveform is not as much.
Yeah, it's pretty usual to get Time Walk as your second skill to max. It's pretty much a preference thing whether you want your bash first or your backtrack first. In other words, whether you want to play aggressive and get as many bashes as possible, or defensive and cross your fingers for backtracks. But Time Walk in the mid game, it just lets you escape so many ganks.
Oh, Rubik, he's joined a diver. Is he going to take Windrunner with him? No, it doesn't seem like it. But he still had the Laguna, so he tried. But that didn't really work.
Tried a bit too hard, maybe.
Definitely. We have Nature's Prophet. So aggressive. Really wants to get the Windrunner. Totally going to pay because Lina was right there.
And she also had a Laguna Blade.
Yeah, there's Laguna Blades. Actually, there's just one level of Laguna Blade and it's happening so much. Love Lina, definitely. It's the second time that's happened. And at the top we have Morphling. Well, Void, it's just Void versus Morphling. Void can chrono. He could have chronoed, but he decided against it. He needed to be really lucky with the chrono and deal... He needed to be really lucky with the chrono to actually use it, so it wasn't smart. And everybody, the entire Radiant team is converging here. That was a backtrack of the waveform. And they want him. Lina's hero as well. The torrent's actually going to hit her. Fade Bolt, so much damage. Sven ultied up, stun, Ellen behind, Time Walk away. Lina's going to get hit by everything, especially the boat, and Sven's going to claim that one. Faceless Void is perfectly fine. Chrono's still up. Do they want to contest this? No, the tower's down.
Yeah, this Void is so elusive. It's the third time that they've tried to gank him, and this is the first time they actually get something from it. And what they get is a kill on Lina and the tower.
And the aggressive waveform by S4 once again. Tidehunter is here, the stun, the Laguna. Wow, they wanted him dead. And finally the Chronosphere. But he's going, don't go for the S4, that's not smart. He is going to go for Sven and going to get it. The Shackle's still there, Morphling cannot move. Waveform up. Get the Void! Get the Void! No one listed! No, he's still alive! And Time Walks away. Void makes it out. The Chronosphere was stolen, and Windrunner tries to get away here. Lina actually picks up Rubik. And the waveform... Come on, who's gonna get the kill on Windrunner? A Laguna Blade once again. Wow, Lina hates Nature's Prophet. Lina just hates Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, well, Lina is a bit of a pyromaniac, and Nature's Prophet is obviously made of trees. And once again, there's the heart.
Great reference. Yeah, it's the third Laguna from Lina in the game, and all of them have went and actually gotten kills.
Yep.
On Nature's Prophet.
Coincidentally, it's also the second kind of fail ultimate from EGM. That's where he's been stealing really good spells, but been using them only half as good. 2 really good Laguna kills, 1 really bad attempt at a Laguna kill. And just there, he had to use his chrono to try to escape.
Has Ravage? No, he doesn't have Ravage. Oh, but he's still alive now! Nature's Prophet with an ult. Actually gets him. I was sure he's gonna just Ravage and then everybody's gonna come in. He should have Ravaged, I believe.
I think he didn't have mana.
No, he had mana and then he, God, the name evades me. Anchor Smashed. He Anchor Smashed and that made him have no mana.
And he probably had the idea that he might have had both and didn't really pan out, so kind of unfortunate for him.
Rubik with a smoke. He wants to steal something. It's going to be a stun now. Yep, but he doesn't need to use it. Or he did actually use it immediately. And got the kill as well. Buyback by Lina.
Because she has Laguna off cooldown, and God, that's just unacceptable. This Laguna needs to hit some Nature's Prophet somewhere.
Void does have his browser. It's going to TP out. No, the stun misses. Oh, that was so close. And is Morphling stuck? Yes, he is. Okay, replicate it out. Replicate it out. He's perfectly fine.
Hey, Coco.
Yeah.
I can tell it's a pub because Furion just bought himself a Dagon.
Yay!
Although I totally understand the thought process of this Furion right now.
Yeah.
If Lina wants to Laguna me, I'm gonna Dagon her. See if she likes it.
Totally acceptable. And
That's
is
it,
Nature's
that's
Prophet
all.
gonna get himself stuck pretty... Yeah, that was sad, but I think Sven's gonna clean up the work here if he manages to... Damn the
those
tree!
treants.
Move the trends! God damn it! And Batrider... 8 more seconds, 7 more seconds... No, he's gonna die. He wanted that Firefly, but this is gonna happen. Windrunner is actually in a lot of trouble now, but she does have Windrun in a second. Should be able to get away comfortably here. Or is she?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she's fine. And Lina versus Rubik. She has a Laguna! There we go! Oh, Rubik!
Can't steal it.
Oh, Rubik, that sucks.
It's the humiliation.
That does suck. And Void at the bottom is getting the tower. So he has his Battle Fury now, like we said. And gets the tower as well.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So how much are we with net worth? Well, yeah. That Morphling has his Lincoln, has 1,000 in the bank. He's still beating Void about 100 gold per minute. And stealing Nature's Prophet jungles.
Although his net worth kind of shows why I don't really like making a Lincoln's on a hero like a Morphling. I mean, look at this guy's farm. Look at his kills. He has 9 and 0. He's got at least 1 tower last hit.
9 and 0.
He's got 9,500 net worth. And he's got 1 big item. It's just a Lincoln's, because that thing is so expensive.
Oh my god, Greg, stop sending me stuff. What is it? Just keep sending me stuff now. I don't know why.
Just ignore him.
I'm trying, it just pops up. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'm not really sure if Lincoln's is the greatest item on a Morphling right now. I think I would prefer something like a Manta Rush. Because it might not be all that great early game, but you still get that ultimate orb, so you get nice stats from it.
By himself? Well, there's a Nature's Prophet that come in, but that's dangerously low. Oh! That Dagon. Morphling gets the kill, but that Dagon. She wanted to Laguna Morphling, but wasn't going to happen. And at the bottom here we do have everybody's coming in, but they did not spot them. And the Sven is here. Windrunner doesn't have Windrun actually. Power Shot was stolen. That hits. Tidehunter on the run. Ravage. That's a Chronosphere. And he dies to a Fate Bolt. Faceless Void picked up by Rubik. And the Batrider is going to try and take Sven and keep him on the... Yes, he manages to do so. The stun's there though. And Morphling's going to clean up. Is he? Yes, he does. Sven stuck. TP's away. Isn't going to die. Very close, but isn't going to die to the Firefly. Fire. Yes.
Yes. Fire.
Firefly.
Try saying that 10 times in a row.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not. So that's another one of the towers down, and that really secures the team, the map control in the favor of the Radiant team.
Yeah, definitely.
4 towers down already. Mid tower is at half health. Bottom tower is unscratched. But the map is theirs.
Yeah, and there's this gold. The graphs showed as well. 7,500. Yeah, both experience and gold. I'm sorry, I stuttered there. We do have Faceless Void though. Mask of Madness. I get Mask of Madness in a Battle Fury. I'm gonna solo Roshan. Easy peasy.
Yeah, sure, why not? I also really don't like this Mask of Madness pickup right now, because if you look at the heroes on the Radiant side, tell me which one of these heroes isn't gonna do something about a Chronosphere.
Oh, Batrider gets immediately as he blinks up, gets picked up, and they cannot land the lasso. The Windrunner is there. The shackle is gonna miss. Batrider is fine, but Rubik is in a lot of trouble. Their boat actually hits Windrunner. Morphling gets the Lina. Ravage. Finally a Ravage. And hitting up on Morphling, he has a lot of HP. He's not going to die. He's not going anywhere. Windrunner drops. Tidehunter, I ravaged. I can leave. He just walks away. And Void, hey, he got that. He got that Aegis. And Sven versus Void.
They both got
Mask of Madness. And oh, the Chronosphere is there. You're not getting away. You mess with the devil, I'm gonna kick your ass. And Sven, one last hit, that's enough. And he's gonna go on to the Kunkka. And there's a lasso there, so he's gonna get it as well. One last hit. double kill for him. Rubik, number 3. Thanks for just coming along every time. It's just like, I finished killing one guy, so can you bring on the next? And they just keep on coming. Void, and now with the Rubik, that's dead as well. The Aegis is finally going to pop with S4 coming in here. Batrider's going to pay by that Dagon. It's level 1 still. And hello. How are you, Morphling? Or, no, he's actually going to go for the Nature's Prophet. Lina once again steals the kill with that ult. And Morphling is now versus 4 alone. Replicate. Bye.
That was just so silly. Every single one of those 1v1s just had amazing bash luck. Except for the Rubik, on which he didn't get a single bash, but he didn't need it. On the Sven, first hit bash something. On the Kunkka, first hit bash, so he couldn't run away. And then he jumps on the Furion and gets a first hit bash. It's times like that that buying a Mask of Madness is suddenly completely worth it.
The stun up on the Void, the Aegis is gone, remember, and there's no Ravage as well. Tidehunter, he time locks away. Tidehunter dies immediately. Windrunner, a power shot was stolen, but that's not going to help you get her. And Void just cleaned up the Ancients and moves on, gets the haste.
Time flies.
And goes on to farm. He's fine, he's got almost 3k in the bank. Yep. And Morphling, though, does have a Manta style up by now. Finally 2 items, 23 minutes. I think that's nice. I think that's okay.
Yeah. It's a bit surprising that it goes from Manta style, since from a mid-solo Morphling especially, you would kind of expect the Ethereal Blade after the Lincoln Sphere. So he can start doing his one-shotting shenanigans.
Oh, Kunkka's lassoed up, the stun, it's gonna hit, and Kunkka drops again to an ultimate that, well, I wasn't sure if that's needed, but she's gonna die for it. And there we go, Morphling picks her up. Windrunner, Windrun away! Get away! Get away! She manages to get away. Oh, they really want her to replicate forward just to be close enough. The waveform actually misses, but it's going to be enough because she has nowhere to run. Lincoln activates Tidehunter on the run. Batrider, does he have anything anymore? Yeah, wait, another waveform in a second! And there we go, Batrider drops as well. That's not your base.
Morphling is just invincible, man.
Yeah, that's part of what Morphling does. He doesn't die.
And now he just TPs to the top lane to farm.
Yeah, what, TP to base? I mean, why base? He has a Lincoln, he'll be fine. At this point, though, if Faceless Void gets a good stun or two and a Chronosphere, he could take him alone, I believe. He's actually going for a BKB, the Faceless.
Yeah, finally. He really needs one, because there is so much disruption on the Radiant team. Every single one of their heroes has something to make sure that this Chrono doesn't work. Rubik can lift, Nature's Prophet can sprout, Kunkka can especially torrent both, or maybe even X-Mark. Sven has a stun, Morphling has Adaptive Strike, so... And that was another Laguna, I think.
Yeah, I think there was another Laguna. For another Nature... Again, Nature's Prophet, sad. And Faceless Void is going to be getting the Ancients once again. He has his BKB now, so... We'll see what he manages to pick up next. And Morphling up to 2k once again.
Yep, but now it's really going to be a farming war. Like I said, the Morphling's item build is a little bit surprising, but I do agree with it, because he realizes that even though he's fed like hell with his 15 kills at 26 minutes,
great check on Kunkka.
But the Faceless Void also got a lot of farm, so...
Yeah, Morphling is still up, and the Kunkka is deciding to fight. That's not smart, and he's still being hit by Windrunner, still attacking him so quickly. She's actually gonna get him. And there we go. And the Ravage actually hits. There's Morphling here. Finally, he wants blood. And he's actually going, well, Nature's Prophet, the stun, perfect stun, and the Ravage was stolen here. Get Batrider. Windrunner was killed by, sadly, the creeps, and Tidehunter is now on the run. Yeah, Lina made it out.
I think we've seen this happen before, only on the other side of the map.
Really, that range creep. Best body block ever. Oh, he's going to TP forward. Yeah. You should TP... You could have made it if you just TP the second he reached the... Maybe.
Yeah, probably not. He could have maybe escaped lift, but Adaptive Strike is plenty range.
And Morphling, now with 3.5k almost. And Faceless Void has his quarterstaff, so he's going to go for a butterfly, it seems. Which
I'd
is...
expect that the Morphling also wants a butterfly for himself, since, as you said, it's the question whether a Faceless Void can kill a Morphling that's this stacked in one Chronosphere. And
Pretty much.
obviously a butterfly is the one way to prevent that from happening.
Well, and then it's the race for an MKB, I guess?
Yep.
Lovely. Oh, a lasso! No, that's not smart, Kunkka. A lasso is there, there's a dagger. Wow, perfect shackle, actually. They don't really need it because they're 4 and he's in their base, but got that shackle. Done. Faceless Void keeps going at it. Farming, and he knows that they're there. Is he gonna use the chrono? Well, you didn't use the chrono, you're getting lifted up. And now he thinks better of it, or no, that's... He BKBs against an illusion, a replicate of a Sven. That sucks. Oh, Morphling actually comes in here, for some reason, activates a haste rune. That was... He's just messing around, isn't he? He has a haste rune, so...
Yeah, I think he was counting on a bit more support, maybe from a TPing Nature's Prophet and EGM actually staying in the vicinity, but yeah, he has a haste rune, so he's pretty fine for now.
The most aggressive S4 ever.
Batrider if Batrider overextends here.
Well, there's the lasso has 10 seconds up, so... Wow, he does so much damage. And waveform in on lane of the stun actually misses. Once again, lifted up into the Scythe of Vice for Nature's Prophet.
That. I'm not sure why he didn't.
The shackle, no.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
I mean,
bottom
you might
tower
expect that the Chrono, but Void wants to save his Chrono for team fights. But if you kill the Morphling, then there's not going to be a team fight, because he's the only reason team fights actually succeed. So he should be using that Chrono to kill Void, no matter where or when it is.
To kill Morph.
Yeah, to kill Morphling.
Yeah, they're just going at it, and for some reason there's no defense whatsoever.
We're all afraid of getting picked off by a Morphling that does 250 damage per swing.
Yeah, that's I can understand that. I really
can't blame him.
Definitely.
It's really dangerous. Really scary.
And the shackle, great shackle up on Nature's Prophet, and the Chrono actually hits. He goes for the Nature's Prophet first, then Rubik. The Ravage is there to make sure Morphling doesn't do anything, and it was stolen a second before. It hits on everybody. Sven is here as well. So much damage coming in. Void up. Man up. The BKB's done. He finally gets away. Windrunner. Nope. She's fine. Morphling stunned up, replicates to the bottom. That's still pretty close up. Kunkka. Greg sends me something again. Kunkka. And it's a stun up on the Faceless Void, but he's so scary. Sven, what are you doing? No, left, right, stun. Oh, no, still alive. Turns around. Don't turn around. When you have Sticky Napalm off, a Faceless Void finally drops to the Scythe of Vice. And Morphling, that Nature's Prophet, that Scythe of Vice, that's pretty much what you need against the Void.
Yeah, and he only just picked it up too. That was pretty good timing.
Yeah, can they do something? Can they get this tower now? Solo HP, great shackle once again, but there's nothing to follow it up. Buys back. Oh, actually, Kunkka solo! Yes, the tower is going to be enough. And Void swings in a second later. Yeah, he understood he had to buy back, or the tower was gone, pretty much.
Yeah, but this now means that the Morphling has picked up his butterfly, and the Void is quite a long way away from it. And the gap in the net worth has actually become over 4,000 gold, which is pretty significant.
Well, still, Faceless Void is kind of scarier than Morphling.
The saving grace for him is that the Radiant team kind of relies a lot more on items than his own team does. Windrunner has Force Staff and Mech, that's pretty fine. The Batrider, well, he can do exactly this.
Oh, EGM. What? Shackle? Weird visual bugs. And EGM buys back immediately. Staying dead isn't fun.
So yeah, I guess the Tide would really like to get himself a Blink Dagger or any kind of defensive items. Delina has a Ghost Scepter, so she's fine. Windrunner is all she kind of wants. Batrider is all he really wants and needs. Whereas Kunkka only has Face Boots, Drums of Endurance, and half of Shadow Blade. And the Nature's Prophet, he's got his Scythe, but he's not as smart as he really wants.
Batrider is gonna... Void, by the way, is getting Roshan, and finally Sven just comes up, he's pissed off, he wants a dead Bat Rider. One last hit's gonna be enough. Well, Sven does a lot of freaking damage with his ultimate up. Void still hitting up on Roshan. Nobody knows. Morphling. In the meantime, the Radiant is killing his entire team off. So yeah, keep going at Roshan by yourself. That's fine. That's fine. Windrunner gets back. Hello. And she drops immediately. So this is going to be Rax unless Void does something, and he still hasn't killed Roshan because he's soloing.
He has no TP scroll either, so he's gonna have to like time walk up and backstab
that
them.
stun
or
is
something.
annoying. Oh my god, Rosh perma stun for a while. Like it was 3 seconds of perma stun by Rosh. Windrunner, what are you doing? Great shackle, but get away from there.
The Void has a DD rune though. This is gonna be dangerous.
Void V5. I
That's
doubt it.
cool.
Kunka, get the hell out! One stun, you're dead. One stun, and you're dead. Stun? Nope, that wasn't a stun. Picked up by the Rubik. Stun up by the Sven. They're all running away. Just fight him. And we have a replicate actually. The Chronosphere he hits on Sven. He BKBs immediately. He just wants Sven by himself. But Morphling is out and doing a lot of damage. The stun from Lena. Finally, Sven drops, and now Morphling waveforms away. He can still replicate, so he's fine. And they're just running. Or actually turning around. Tidehunter, the stun is there. Another stun, Laguna Blade. No bash, no bash. Faceless Void picked up in the air. He's gonna die. Who's gonna do this? Come on, S4. And is that a shackle and a lasso? And Faceless did die, and Morphling died and buys back immediately. The Bat Rider's on the run now. Void wants to clean up anybody else who's alive. Nature's Prophet, stun. He's dead. There we go. And can he pick up the Kunkka as well? Time walk, time walk, time walk, time walk, time walk. No, he decides to go on the right side and pick up Rubik a second after he gets Windrunner, sadly. And now Morphling, hello. Faceless Void doesn't know which one is the real one and decides not to fight this one.
And he's also on half health, so it's not the best idea to
And
fight.
he also wants to pick up his
Pretty
Eagle
stuck
Song.
Morphling when you're on half health.
Yeah. How much gold does Morphling have? Well, he just bought back. Faceless Void is really, really close to his BKB. Oh, BKB, excuse me, Butter.
Yeah, but the Morphling has already started working on his Satanic. The Helm of the Dominator is flying out.
Nice.
So, again, he's just staying ahead, although the distance is getting a little bit closer. It's now only 3,500 gold. Although, Morphling should have an easy time extending that lead once again, since they just took Rax. So the Void's got a lot lower income, because this mid lane is suddenly worth half of the normal creep bounties. And Morphling is just farming the enemy's forest, so that's also a source of gold that's just denied.
Yeah, Kunkka is just gonna not do much. Well, do you really want to get tied by yourself? Do you really want to die to blinking? Once again, Bat Rider just wants to put people up on hills. That's all he wants. He can get them back to base, but no. I want to put you on a hill.
And he really should have gone back to base, because it's closer than that hill.
But hills are funny, man. And then great shackle once again from this Windrunner, wonderful, but most of your stuff aren't going to do much. Waveform. Morphling just bosses up. What the hell? That was super aggressive waveform. The Chronosphere is going to come. They're going to clean up. Sven, a beautiful shackle. Could have waited a little bit, but hey, shackle's there. Kunkka drops. Sven drops. Everybody's dead, dropping like flies. Nature's Prophet's going to be next, trying to turn around with Sticky Naplums. Not. What are you doing? He's just walking around. Yeah. And Rubik, EGM, come on, EGM, we believe in you. You can do this. Not really.
There's a lasso up. He's dead.
Yeah, that lasso is there. Come back.
Actually pulling him back this time, so yeah.
Yeah, and again, the shackle. She hits every freaking shackle, even the super long range ones. That was so aggressive from S4, just jumping in, boom, stun, 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 and Laguna.
I don't think you realized that Lina had just reached level 16, so that was a level 3 Laguna Blade, which completely destroyed him.
And Faceless Void is looking pretty freaking scary. I wanted to say that it's sort of 3 scary people, well, heroes, for the Radiant, because you also have Sven, which deals a nice amount of damage, even though he doesn't really have much. He has a Mask of Madness and a BKB, and not yet his Chrysalis. And Kunkka as well, just with a Shadow Blade, but still, they starting to deal nice amounts of damage alongside the Morphling, so it's scary, but with such, well, bad aggressiveness from S4, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's really starting to come down to just the two carries head to head, because I honestly haven't seen the Sven do all that much damage yet, because he's not aiming for the right targets. He's usually using his ultimate either just in odd locations, like ganking single targets, which isn't all that effective. It's a low enough cooldown, but it's still not optimum use. Or he's going for the void, and then realize, oh shit, this is a void. I can't out-damage this guy.
Bat Rider, Bat Rider, Bat Rider, everybody's coming here. Well, you got
X'd.
Just a second. And he force staffs away. Double force staff again with the help of Windrunner. And the beautiful Ravage ult up by Laguna again. Kunkka in the air with the Chronosphere. Because of that Ravage. And he's invisible. They can't see him. There's nothing but Lina. One more Dragon Slave and that's enough.
And Morphing's trying to split push, but
at the top, immediately Faceless Void comes in. They both have butterflies at this point. Waveforms, Time Walk, picks him up. Damage, 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 damage. Come on, BKB, and he goes for the Rubik. Okay, fine, I won't kill Morphling. Kill the Rubik. EGM Shackle does not latch. That's probably the first one that doesn't actually latch. And Windrunner, get away! Windrunner, no, and once again, Void comes in, Waveforms out, and they're actually going to get the Void. They're going to get the Void with the help of the Rubik's Fate Bolt, and the Dagon Tidehunter drops as well to Nature's Prophet. Buyback, buyback. They're 3 against 5 at this point.
I don't think they should be doing this. Especially because there's still a tower up, so going uphill is
beautiful Shackle once again gonna lasso him up. Yes, he does have lasso, but decides against it. But now, after the Lincoln, now you can lasso him up. The stun as well.
Why isn't Void?
Replicate.
What is?
Yeah, Void. I don't know what Void was doing.
Well, I guess he was just predicting, well, he's obviously going to replicate out, but then you can go for Nature's Prophet or for EGM's Rubik.
Hey, he did
like
go for
now.
He's dead. He did go for the Nature's Prophet. A little
Yeah,
late.
he could have done it immediately and maybe even picked off both of them, although... Is Bat Rider going to get Rubik too? No, he's got his Time Walk up.
He's got his Time Walk. He's... and Bat Rider has a blink, but there's no lasso. But there's 5 stacks up, and the Shackle is going to latch. Yeah, that's about it. Immediate buyback again. EGM doesn't like dying. Well, staying dead at least.
Who can blame him, really? Do you like being dead?
I never tried. In Dota, I've tried.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, Sven still doesn't have anything. They just keep dying. Kunkka and Sven do not have items. Ever, and Bat Rider's gonna die here for a replicate. They don't have any items, they just keep dying.
Yeah, and they're not very useful without items, because they're pretty easy to pick off, and also pretty easy to single out. The Sven, he does have his BKB, so it's not, easy to lock down and prevent him from doing damage. But as soon as he gets close to Void, Void just says, oh, breakfast, nom nom nom.
That's one way of putting it, definitely. And if we look at the graphs once again, it's about 10,000. It did actually drop. I'm guessing that's the pentakill. But yeah, we have again an engagement here. They really want to get these racks. The tower is gone. Actually, Bat Rider buys back immediately. Ravage hits everything. Kunkka hits nothing with his fail bow with Morphling. Morphling here. Get the Bat Rider. No, he can't get the Bat Rider. Windrunner ulting up. The lasso's gonna hit on Morphling, but there's nothing to follow it up. He has nowhere to run. No force. Whoa, and Sven going in deep, picking up Lina. Has his Chrysalis now. Chronosphere up. Bye-bye, Sven. 1, 2, boom. And there we go. He drops immediately. Faces Void wants some more. And the beautiful Shackle once again. They just converge exactly the correct time. Void, why are you going back? Kill him. Kill him. Rubik, is he hasted? What was that? And he gets away. He doesn't get away because of that Laguna Blade. Nature's Prophet stunned up. Is going to die here. And they still want more flame.
Yeah, he's got his Lincolns up, so no chance of a lasso of anything, but enough napalm stacks should maybe allow them to chase. The Void is actually...
Does he have a lasso? Lasso? Yes, he does have a lasso on the Lincoln. That was enough. Bat Rider gets him and buyback immediately. The Shackle removed the Lincoln and the just Flaming Lasso exactly at the correct time. Once again, these engagements go for the Dire, but there's no racks in the middle, and well, actually not too much damage for the top racks.
And I was really thinking that that fight was gonna go way worse for the Dire, because for the first half of that fight, Void wasn't there. He was split pushing the bottom lane, and he thought he would be able to pick off the tower before he would have to TP back in. But yeah, there was so much skirmishing going back and forth, but the only one who actually died was the Bad Rider who had buyback. And so by the time Void decided, fine, I'll just TP in and get this Sven, everyone was still alive and the racks were still up, which was really surprising. I'm not sure how that actually happened.
Well, the Ravage does a fair amount, and Bat Rider did just get the Morphling away for a while. It didn't kill him, but he just got him away with a lasso. And so the entire Dire team is kind of stronger. Finally they know that Roshan is back up. The ship hits. Can they do anything here? Morphling comes up, and the Chronosphere immediately wants to get Morphling. Can he do this? Come on, get the Morphling, but Morphling's Morphling strength. You can't do this. And the stun is there. Morphling tries to get a great replicate immediately. Bat Rider lassoed, I don't know, Laguna Blade, and a Ravage hits everybody. Sven comes in, but Rubik and Morphling are both dead. Nature's Prophet as well. Sven V5, you should get out. You're dead. Once again,
Breakfast.
Going horrible for them. And this time, I'm guessing someone has a gem. Who has the gem? That's Windrunner with a gem. And that's, again, a pentakill, an ultra kill. They're all dead. And are they going to finish off Roshan, or just going to streamline forward?
They should just go for mid.
Yeah, Kunga buys back, but nobody else really can.
Thank you.
Well, Nature's
The
Prophet
Nature's Prophet can buy back, but most importantly, the Morphling can't, and he's still a minute on the sidelines. So this tower is free. Mid-racks should probably be free if they actually dare do it.
Boat and hit does a lot of damage, but not enough. Kunkka doesn't have anything. If he had a Chrysalis, it probably killed off all the supports, but and a proper crit, that is. But it's not going to happen. Fortification is going to delay them just a bit, but Kunkka dies again. And
are they gonna? Yes, they are actually gonna go for at least the mid tower.
They should. They definitely. I mean, everybody's dead.
Yeah.
And Void has 6k.
And there go the mid racks as well. So now the game is strategically even. One racks on both sides. That one tower.
Oh, they don't even. They don't even get the
much.
range. They don't even get the range. They're that scared. They just don't want to. They want to play it safe. As
No,
safe
you
as
don't need the
possible.
range, and yeah, they are playing it safe because not all of their ultimates are up, and half of their team is at half health. So
EGM is like, oh, okay, let's. Hi guys, how are you? 4 staff. Okay, let's just get him. EGM, what are you doing? You're so far in. Sven had
such a money shackle.
had Mask of Madness again, and now they finally get Roshan. The cheese goes to Bat Rider. That was just EGM charging forward blindly.
Yeah. That Windrunner actually had mana for one spell, and it was a money shackle that led to both the Sven and the Rubik dying. Anything else would have probably allowed them to at least pick off either the Tide or the Lina, thanks to Sven's not amazing, but still respectable damage output.
Windrunner has Vlad's, by the way.
Yeah, she's just banking on the Faceless Void carrying through this game, so she's supporting him as much as possible with...
And hey, he has a Monkey King bar, like we said. So now he definitely can destroy the Morphling within one Chronosphere, I believe.
He's still gonna need a few lucky bashes, because like the last time, the Strength Morph is just so much healing. But if you get enough damage from your bashes and your MKB procs, then it should really be possible.
Well, he's not going to miss anymore, so...
Although, the question is really, do you want to kill the Morph at this stage, or do you just want to absolutely annihilate the Rubik, the Furion, the Kunkka, and the Sven? I think especially going for the Furion, for the Prophets, is a really good idea, because he still has the Scythe, and the BKB duration is by now decently low. He's already at 5-second duration, so all the charges have been used. So that Hex is pretty dangerous, and the Telekinesis can be a bit dangerous.
And Nature's Prophets actually has a nice amount of gold. He's actually 3rd in line with the net worth and a pretty substantial lead on Windrunner. and almost has his Daedalus up. So he's dealing nice amounts of damage, actually probably more than Sven and anybody else. And like you said, sometimes it's just smart to, yeah, there's a carry on the opposite team, but you should take care of everybody else first and then deal with the carry when he doesn't have any support. Sometimes that's just the correct thing to do, and it might be the case.
Exactly. It's better to just get some really easy kills and cause them to make the carry second guess himself. Think that it's maybe too risky to keep going on and straight up just retreat out of the fight. Then to put a lot of risk on trying to get that carry in your one chronosphere. Because if you don't get it, it's a Morphling. He can just get all his strength up, get his health up, and still do a decent amount of damage and still destroy your supports in turn.
And
of course there are more carries on the Radiant team than just one, so singling out only the Morphling doesn't mean that the Void can't die to anything else.
Yeah, and the Void is actually past Morphling in net worth now.
That is surprising.
Yeah. Well, it's not that surprising when you consider the last 2 or 3 team fights where the entire Radiant team died. And Void didn't.
Yeah, it's true, but the Morphling has still had probably the map control to give him the space to farm more. I guess he's not as much of a flash farmer thanks because of the Void's Battle Fury and
Rubik once again with the lassoed up.
Shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, Shackle, also an Orchid up on Windrunner. And then Lena picks him off.
Yeah, why not? It's only 50 seconds cooldown now.
Yeah, fun times. Damn, that Laguna Blade.
This Lena actually is running around with 5,000 gold.
Why does she have 6,000 gold? And she just sold her boots and got Boots of Travel.
Travels. That's a decent pickup. I would have liked to see an Ethereal Blade. Just because it's an Ethereal Blade.
Ooh, Morphling kind of passed him by 50. No, Void is back up. Ooh, that's so close. Yeah, they're really close now.
See, that's more what I was expecting. Just really equal net worths. There is a Satanic flying out for Morphling, so that's even more reason. Don't chrono for the Morphling at this stage anymore. Because if you don't get him, if he manages to morph enough strength to survive, he can click one button and be full HP again, and then you're gonna be a very sad Void.
Yeah, he now has 1600 HP and 1
Tactical
strength.
pause.
Tactical pause, indeed. He has 1 strength now. Now with the help of that Satanic and still 1600 health. So he's happy.
Yeah. And the Void has actually sold his Mask of Madness to make room for that Aegis, so his damage output is kind of less than before, despite picking up the Battle Fury and Butterfly in that
I think an
fight.
Aegis is better than a Mask of Madness.
Yeah, it's true, but
What the hell is going... Lena just... They just don't care about Lena. They just won't face this Void. This Void says, okay. Okay.
is he gonna be able?
He's not going to be able to do this. No, that's too much strength morph. And the Ravage actually... Yeah, the edge of it hits Morphling. And they're just going to go replicate. He's out. He's completely out. He's at the top lane. Nature's Prophet is going to not TP out in time. Batrider picks him off.
I was afraid S4 was gonna kill himself to an urn charge by morphing to agility too quickly, but no, he's got enough life still.
Hey, he knows what he's doing, kinda.
I don't know, man. Sometimes weird shit like that just happens. But yeah, they did pick up the Nature's Prophet. The Chrono wasn't that amazing, but there wasn't enough support from the Radiant side. So that's not a free tower, and now for once it's actually a team fight waiting on the low grounds of the Radiant team.
Yeah.
And there goes the
And
Kunkka.
there goes the Kunkka. He's dead immediately with that lasso. And the Sven just walks up. BKBs. Cheese up on the Batrider, so that's not going to do anything. Rubik, once so slow. Again, the Batrider, those damn sticky neck bombs. And he's going to make it. Actually going to make it. They all TP back because Morphling is at the top. And they want to kill him. Can they do this? Replicate? No, it's not the time. He did not have a replicate waiting for him, and the Tidehunter dies to an Nature's Prophet ultimate, I'm assuming.
And there is again no buyback on the Morphling.
But he got the Rax.
He got a Rax, but if that means giving a Rax away, then you're not gaining anything, and I'm pretty sure that this Void is gonna end up out carrying him in the long run, especially if he starts picking better fights than he has been.
Well, it is Void, which is kind of scary, but with that Satanic and the 5 armor, even a full Chronosphere right next to him, not enough. He cannot pick off Morphling. And like we said earlier, he shouldn't. He should just focus on everybody else. And as long as he does that, Morphling doesn't matter. And right now Morphling is dead and cannot buy back, so they're just gonna get the range racks and maybe even more. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the bottom racks. And Rubik's
the Sven can't buy back, so they might just have enough damage to defend at least.
Is it? Once again, Batrider with that Rubik. Shackle, perfect coordination, and Lena with the ultimate picks up Rubik. The tower is gonna fall. Fortification is gonna delay them, but still there's 25 seconds for Morphling. It's such a long time. This is turning around quite not nicely, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's 5k on
is doing the best he can by split pushing onto the top lane, and
ooh,
he actually gets a free Lena as well.
Yeah, he got a free Lena, which buys back immediately. He's gonna get the racks here, so it's 2 for 2. But the Dire is satisfied with just streamlining for the throne.
That's a bad idea because the Morphling's back and the Sven's coming back in 1 second. And now...
And he tried to get away and BKB's out, so the X marks the spot does not do anything. Ravage up when there's no one to deal damage, so that was beautiful Shackle once again, but they're just going to get away. There was a Ravage to get away. TP works. Batrider can TP away from Windrunner, and Batrider is going to... He likes hills. He did a little sortie. Yeah. Sortie. Quite.
So, now the question really becomes... Can this Faceless Void get a third pair of racks before either Nature's Prophet or Morphling backdoors his?
Well, he does...
that's actually the greater risk.
He does have that tier 2 in the way, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah. I think pretty much they're not going to be able to take any 5v5 team fights anymore, because if they do, the range is just going to say, fuck this, we'll just take our chances with Nature's Prophet teleporting to the bot lane. He's got so much damage right now. He's really picked up his farm in the past few minutes.
Yeah.
Got himself a King Bar, still hanging onto that Chrysalis.
And the graphs show us the equalness of the situation. Actually, Dire is up by 5,000 after a 15,000 lead by the Radiant. The Dire is now up by 5,000, and in terms of experience, it's rather. I can't believe we're going to say this, but it's rather a dire situation. 25,000 experience for the Dire.
There's a smoke gang coming in from the Dire.
They're kind of like half is going in this direction, half in this direction, and he wants the Morphling once again. The Shackle, he's actually going to get it this time with the help of everybody. Izzy is flown in the air. Waveforms out, replicate something. No, the Laguna Blade will pick him off. Buys back immediately. Sven drops immediately after that. And anybody else want to immediately die? Yes, Rubik as well. Nature's Prophet. Boom! That Tidehunter smashed his anchor on top of Nature's Prophet. And who's at the top? That's Kunkka. Kunkka split pushing. But it's the wrong lane to split push, kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty smart of the Dire to push through the mid lane, or through the bot lane, just to make the split pushing a little bit more difficult. And is he gonna...
Kunkka really wants to die. He does get tied, well, with the help of Morphling, but Kunkka so close to dying. He's still alive. One last hit. There we go. Batrider has the gem, so he sees him very easily. And we have Morphling. Holy crap, he wants the tier 4s.
It's a base race.
The Void is there on the other side. It's a base race. Holy crap. Windrunner, well, I think this is gonna go to the Dire. The Dire, no. Is there fortification? There's no fortification. This is GG. This is GG. Oh god. This is how it ends? This is how it ends.
Kind of how I expected it to end, because like I said, the Radiant wouldn't be going for straight up fights, especially after those pickoffs. I mean, they even chronoed the Morphling, didn't get the Morphling, and then just got everyone else. Or at least not straight in the chrono, but only afterwards.
Yeah. That was an interesting Morphling versus Void game, I have to say.
Yep, it just once again proves Void is the best late game carry, bar nothing.
Pretty much.
amazingly stacked S4 Morphling, who didn't even go for gimmicky EB ganking strats,
Sure.
can't outcarry a Morph. Avoid.
Avoid. Yeah. Okay, so that was it. Ended in a base race. Void got it. That was really quickly. Both of them incredibly stacked up. And well, we have one more game for you today. I am at. Am I beating you once again, Onin? I'm at 2 minutes. Did I beat you?
You are beating me.
Yes.
How dare you?
Ha. Ha ha ha.
Okay, I'm at 2 minutes too.
You're at 2 minutes too. Good. So we're gonna streamline. I like saying streamline. Straight into the second game. 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. And let's go straight in. On the Radiant, we have S4 on the Beastmaster this time. Live and let Loda. He's so clever. He's so clever. On the Lifestealer. At the bottom, we have EGM with the Lycan this time.
30 seconds.
And there's also a
What are
Batrider.
S4 and Loda doing in the mid lane? Ah, never mind. They
I don't
stopped.
know. And Batrider Aurora, which you said that you think this is right?
This is Admiral Bulldog, most likely. He is actually in the in-game NTH team, so I don't see why it wouldn't be Admiral Bulldog. And his image on Steam is also a Bulldog. So
But there's
it makes
also
perfect sense.
there's also another Admiral Bulldog account that actually says NTH Admiral Bulldog.
So he probably has a Smurf or a second account with less Lone Druid games.
Yes, but I don't know. So this is probably Admiral Bulldog on a Batrider. So I actually have in my notes Bulldog dash Bat, which is funny.
Battle begins.
And against them, well, with them, there's Orange player who's gonna pick up a Rubik, and Sarcastic Sepsio. It's gonna be a Rubik. And then a Dire team, we have Destroy Bounty Hunter, Middle Doom. Okay. And at the
Interesting.
top, Dark Seer, and a Dazzle supporting a Necrolite carry. Okay. I have no idea what's going on.
It's interesting to say the least.
And find me.
Yay.
It's not
Sorry.
exactly the most synergistic lineup on Dire side, but it's a pub, what do you expect? At least the lanes actually work. They've got a good offlaner, they've got a jungle Batrider, they've got a decent mid laner, especially because hey, it's melee versus melee, so he'll be doing fine. And you've got a carry on the safe lane being supported by a
Loda
support.
died.
Oh god.
I don't know
One
how.
hit left on the Hellbear.
Oh. Loda died in the forest with Nikes.
Yeah.
Report feeder probably should.
I gotta say, Jungle Nyx is probably one of the worst still viable jungle heroes. And that's coming from a guy who has a captain who insists on jungling Necrolites and Medusa and stupid shit like that.
Medusa can Ancients, I guess, but Necrolite? How do you jungle Necrolite?
I have no idea. It went terrible. We hate him for it. He should never do it again. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay. And with that,
I
Batrider...
can't help but notice the fact that EGM
Weird.
on his Lycanthrope has not leveled wolves. He's got 2 points in Howl and 1 point in Feral Impulse. So he's got bonus damage and even more bonus damage.
Well, if he's gonna lane and he's laning, super last hitting power is nice. Is really nice.
Yeah, but you don't really need more than 1 point in Howl to get above average last hitting power.
Yeah, but
Right now he can get almost 100 damage per hit as soon as he howls. And of course that 30 bonus damage goes to everyone on his team, so...
which is always nice, definitely. But well, the cooldown goes down. It's still huge, but it goes down, I guess.
Loda almost died again to another pack of Hellbears.
I'm not gonna look at Loda. Let him die. Whatever.
It's gotta live, and Loda.
Definitely. It's just so clever.
It's just a thank you.
Yeah. And in the middle, this is just, I'm sorry, this is just weird. Doombringer, actually, whoa, there's a lot of damage, S4, can he get him? No, that's not enough, he needed 1 or 2 more hits and then a perfect wild axes. They're actually really aggressive towards each other, which they should be, definitely. Both of them have a bottle at this point. Doom does not have boots at all. And S4 decided to go for Inner Beast instead of the Quill Bear, because especially if he doesn't have boots, you could get him. And how the hell is Bulldog almost getting Necrolite by himself? And the stun from the Centaur helped so much. He's actually gonna get it. And he is gonna get it. No, he's not gonna get away one last heal.
He got the Dire Courier though.
Oh, he got the Courier,
That's totally worth it. Yeah. As for why S4 is leveling Inner Beast, it's obviously to push his lane more so that he can actually get his rune control. And also to put more pressure on the Doombringer.
He could have killed the Doombringer with a slow.
Yeah. Well, the slow takes much longer because you always want to max Wild Axes simply because it gives you so much more killing power. That was so close.
That was so close and sad, but invisibility now.
And the boar gift, it requires 2 levels of Call to Wild before you get a boar. And you might ask, why does he have 2 points in Inner Beast instead of just 1? Because 1 is plenty to disrupt the creep equilibrium.
Definitely.
Which is a bit of a question. But one thing that S4 is doing, which I really like, is he is being so aggressive on lane, but he is also last hitting really well. He's already got 27 last hits, which is the highest in the game at this point. And meanwhile, the Doom, he's trying to return that pressure by being just as aggressive, but he's only got about half of his CS. So basically, S4 is just playing better in every respect.
How did Bounty Hunter die? I mean, I know he was low on health, but you have Shadow Walk.
He was actually Shadow Walked, but there's a sentry here.
Oh.
He doesn't know exactly where that sentry is, so while he thought he was fine being invisible, he just walked into that range and 1 last hit killed him.
Level 6 Beastmaster, or Dead Doom.
That tends to happen.
Yeah, that does tend to happen. Doom could have doomed him immediately afterwards and then not get a Wild Axes in the face, but he just hesitated for a second. He probably would have been dead anyways, because Beastmaster has phase boots and Doom doesn't have normal boots.
Yeah. I'm also not really agreeing with the Doom's skill build. He's chosen to start maxing Devour, only getting 1 point of Scorched Earth and 1 point of Level Death, so probably aiming to...
Ooh, and Doom going to the bottom, doomed immediately on Lycanthrope. Yeah, he's gonna get denied immediately by Rubik.
But this Rubik, he doesn't have boots either, so he's probably dead right here.
Yeah, the Shuri Toss is gonna finish him off.
There was a price on your head.
You were saying about Doom, why? Devour is the most important skill in the world.
It kinda is, but it's a really good skill at 1 point. Because you can devour any creep that you want and get that additional ability. And of course get the free last hit and the free little bit of bonus gold. Leveling it after that only gets you a bit more bonus gold and a bit more often bonus gold since the cooldown goes lower. So you don't get any new utility from it. You only get a bit more gold. And if you're mid, as a Doom, being very aggressive against the Beastmaster, then you should get skills that allow you to be aggressive, like Level Death or Scorched Earth.
Well, in this specific case, I agree with you, but in most cases, greed. I want to get Devourer. When I get Doom...
If you're jungling with Doom or safe laning him to get as much farm in him as possible, then sure, get all the Devourers you need. Especially because you're probably not going to throw any Level Deaths anyway, because there's not much going to happen on your safe lane Doom lane.
Oh, Dazzle. There's a Luda on your face. You're gonna survive for 5 more seconds because you have that annoying skill. And then Batman's gonna get you. And Loda, yeah, I'm sick of the jungle. I got my Midas. Can I leave now? Thank you.
Pretty sure that was exactly what he said.
It makes sense, man. Nike's jungle at the start is kind of horrible. I mean, it's not entirely difficult. It's kind of easy. Well, except if you're Loda, then the freaking bears kill you. But It's not.
It's
It's
so
boring.
slow.
It's slow and it's
Dire's middle
boring.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how the best way to jungle a Nyx is actually to find a cranny in the wood, in the trees, so that only one mob hits you at the same time,
Yeah.
so you can sit there and auto-attack it until it's dead, and then a new mob automatically walks into your range, so you can auto-attack that one until it's dead.
Doom got a
That's
activated
really
DD, Beastmaster activated haste at the same time. But nothing's interesting is happening because Doom is jungling with that DD. And Beastmaster is attacking the tower with his haste.
Dire's top tower is up.
Great
Dire's top
rune
tower.
usage, guys. And the Doom, whoa, the Doom actually goes up on the Bat Rider. The ultimate from Necrolite isn't going to do much because he has so much HP. Doom with a Shallow Grave is still alive, is still alive, is still alive, is still alive, and now he's gonna die. There we go. Bounty Hunter, can Beastmaster get away here? They're all going for him, and no, he cannot. Necrolite gets the last hit, and now Loda's on the run from 4 heroes, tracked up. The question is who's gonna get the kill. Oh, infest, infested! No! He could not infest for his life. He was slowed up by everything.
Especially Dazzle's Poison Touch, which thank God he actually got 3 levels of it.
Yes.
So many devils don't know that this is the only way to build Dazzle.
Ooh, and Lifestealer butt back. And then you open wounds at Dark Seer. That's not gonna do much for you.
He can actually
die.
get in trouble here.
Well, there's Bat Rider gonna catch up. Yeah. Gonna hold in place that Necrolite for you. And Dark Seer, who has 4, 3, 2, dead. Lifestealer gets the kill.
I'm not sure whether you were counting down how long it would take for him to die or for his surge to cool down.
Both? I'll take both for
It
500.
works.
And Bulldog has finally his Blink Dagger, so now he's gonna be even more of an annoying Bat Rider. That's why Bat Rider is banned every freaking game, because people hate that character. That's just annoying.
Yeah. And I can't help but notice that we're 10 minutes into this game and the Dire have lost 4 towers. Most of this is probably due to EGM's choice of skills. Because when you're hitting a tower with 50 bonus damage repeatedly at level 10 or 5 even, as he was pushing the bottom towers,
Bat Rider.
it goes quickly.
Yeah, he just pushed the bottom so quickly. And Beastmaster again was being so aggressive, pushing the lane so quickly. And finally got it, and there we go, you have a Necrolite. No, why did you? Oh my god, he turned around. He could have gotten away. He was Surge, and the Doom up on Nyx is not going to really matter, because Nyx just going to keep hitting you and keep stealing some HP unless everybody's there. Die already, damn you. Yes, Bat Rider couldn't do much, but the Beastmaster, the Roar is there. Doom. No, the Shallow Grave is here, is going to save him. Dragged back by Bat Rider. But he's still alive, and the Necrolite's gonna pick up the Beastmaster. Bat Rider, he really wants Doom. Can't get away now. Everybody converging him on a triple kill for Necrolite. Yeah, 2k up on Necrolite.
Radiant's bottom
What a
tower
kill
is
stealer.
under attack.
Yeah,
Which is of course fine because he's kind of their carry in this game.
like him.
And
Get
he
away.
really needs it.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
turn around
is under
and attack something. No, get away. Okay, turn around and get something. There's a TP coming. It's nice. Yeah.
It's a Nyx that's going for a Dagon. Just before he died in that last team fight, he quickly bought himself a Staff of Wizardry and half of a Null Talisman. So we have a Necro 1 on the Lycanthrope, which is completely normal, especially when you're pushing so hardcore.
You wanted to say useless, didn't you?
No,
You wanted to say
it's not.
useful?
I was yeah, useful. Which
Okay.
is completely useful.
Okay.
It's great. You should pick it for
Especially
pushing
against
like.
Bounty Hunter that goes invisible.
Yeah, that's true. But it's especially because once you howl, Necro 3 units become heroes.
By Bounty
Pretty
Hunter.
much.
Become heroes? They become
Yes, they start hitting as hard as a hero. So you just have 2 extra heroes on your team. And it's ridiculous.
Wolves too. And the lasso is gonna land here on Dark Seer. Damn, that Shallow Grave is so annoying. Dazzle's gonna die though. And Darkseer, get away! No, he couldn't. No, if 2 more seconds and he was fine. And Lifestealer actually gets all of those, so he should have his.
Dagon.
Yeah, I wanted to say boom, last hit the tower and get the Dagon, but that's not the true. And they're pushing the base. Tier 3, 3 are dead. It's 13 minutes. What the hell? Doom up on Lifestealer. Is okay. I won't try and kill Necrolite. Fine, back off. I'll back off. But the tower still drops. Ultimate up on Rubik, and he does drop immediately to Necrolite once again. We have here the Beastmaster. Doom on the run, but Lycan is kind of fast when he's in a wolf form, but no, thinks better of it with so much stun. And he has... That Necrolite is going to get him. That Necrolite thing is going to get him. He has 24 HP. That Necrolite... That's get away... No! No! Gets... Heal... Do something! No! He's dead. Buy something! Buy a recipe.
He bought something.
Oh my god, that's so close. Just kill him. There we go. Thank you.
Finally.
Finally.
Jesus.
Darkseer is gonna get away. No, immediate roar.
Everyone on the dire side died. And it's taken so long that Dazzle and Bounty Hunter just respawned, in fact.
Well, the racks are still standing. They shouldn't stay here. You have 600 HP, S4. You should get back. Slow up on... Why?
You don't really have much to fear at this point.
Why Batrider? Well, yes, he does. The Bounty Hunter is kind of...
Look, he's fine. He has nothing. He's not doing any damage. The Dazzle is just a Dazzle. Also, it doesn't do all that much damage.
Dazzle is definitely Dazzle.
Yeah, it's... Can't deny that.
I cannot.
So, yeah, 30 minutes attempt on the racks, and actually managed to defend it. Which is...
Makes sense.
What people would usually expect, yet it's still in some sense a little bit surprising. Considering how great team fights, ultis, and items the Radiant side already has. Because of those 6 towers that are now down. That's a lot of gold at this stage.
15,000 gold?
That buys the Blink Dagger, a 4-staff, and the Batrider, a 4-staff, and a Blink Dagger, and a Tranquil Boots. He's already got every item he wants, and it's 15 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
There's almost the Necro 3 and the Lycanthrope, and also in Flat Mirrors, and it's 15 minutes into the game. It's ridiculous. And it really shows that the Dire weren't prepared for this.
Random music. Dude.
Yeah, epic music.
Do you like the random music? I love it. It's been everywhere, and look at that Necro. Does it actually reveal? Does the Necro follows him?
The Necro thing doesn't reveal, it just goes into the fog and then you don't see it.
You don't see it, right? But they know, because they have wards and Bounty was
He
there.
didn't manage to snatch it.
No, he did not. He did not.
Yeah. As I said, the Dire weren't probably not expecting such an early push, judging by the Necrolite's item pickup. He suddenly had a lot of gold, and he went for drums. If he was expecting teamfights to happen so early, he would have probably gone for a mechanism ASAP, because that helps you survive. And now the Darkseer is forced to go for it, which is gonna be pretty late. He's still 900 gold away from it. And he's dying a lot and not farming very much. And by now...
Check it out, dude. The coolest thing in the world. Nike's inside a hawk. I don't care about anything else that's going on. Nike's inside a hawk. Okay, there you go. Nike's pops out. Doombringer. It's a cool idea when they don't expect it, but the team fight is already happening, so nobody really cares. Doom is gonna survive, or the wolf? No, it's not gonna do enough damage. He's fine. He's perfectly fine. Can they get the racks this time? Nike's Aegis pops?
They're not even going for the racks. S4 is kicking the ranged racks a few times and then backing off again.
Well, that's a racks. It's just not the correct one.
Yeah, and Loda's just...
Open wounds, okay, I'll go back.
Good kills, and...
Ooh, Doom actually got Batrider here. Ult finally back up with Lycanthrope, and he goes in, gets stunned, and... No, he's so low! Oh, damn, he did not expect that. That level death does a lot of damage. Knights drops as well. The Dire are holding the 17-minute second Rax attempt by the Radiant. Damn, that level death obliterates everybody. So much damage.
Yep. This is pretty much all down to 2 things. One, the level death, which has a multiplier on like half of the...
Everybody's level 12.
Almost every single Radiant hero has the multiplier. Only S4 doesn't. So yeah, that does a shitload of damage. And the second thing that's making this damn load of difference is actually Dazzle's ultimate. He's able to hit almost everyone in these team fights, which makes the Radiant take a lot more physical damage and also deal a lot less physical damage, which they have quite a lot of. Actually, almost all of their damage, save for Fate Bolt, Infest, and Batriders, Firefly, and Flame Break. That's the only things that don't get reduced by that. So yeah, that actually makes team fighting work for this weird dire composition.
Question is, how long? Is that a... He stole the War Stomp from Doombringer.
Doombringer. I didn't know you could do that. That is awesome.
It makes sense. It's just kind of freaking weird because Doom uses the... It's a spell that Doom used, and now he cast the Doom. Could not steal that one, could he? And the Beastmaster is going to fall as well to an ultimate. Nike's on the run, but kind of... Yeah, Darkseer is after you. Oh, this is going to turn around and try and kill him. No, can't do much. But hey, Lycanthrope, by the way, guys. There's a Lycanthrope. He's killing the melee Rex at the bottom. Because he can. He's going to die for it because he's sticking around. No, he's just going to try and get away. Body block, body block, body block. I'm annoying, I'm annoying. I'm a Darkseer. I'm standing next to you and dealing damage. How annoying is that? Oh, yeah, he's going to get away. Vacuum! No! Vacuum. Well, Vacuum has a long cooldown and he did just use it.
Yep. On the bright side, Darkseer has his mecha, so finally they do have actually better teamfight items, I think, than the Radiant side. There's no such mecha. The Rubik decided to also go for a Blink Dagger, which is useful because they're having a bit of trouble actually turning their initiates into many kills. They can only pick up 1 or 2 at most. But yeah, Lycanthrope has his level 3 Necro, so these racks are just cake for him. And
Beastmaster has Agonyms. Yay! Bounty Hunter's gonna go invisible, and you have a gem this time, so he's still gonna die, but Doom is here. Wow, the roar went up on... They really wanted Bounty Hunter. Doombringer can't stop him now, or can you? Because you have a Rubik coming in. Hello, bye Doombringer. Dazzle.
Blink Dagger for you.
Now Dazzle... doesn't even manage to do anything. Darkseer tries to get away, but Necrolite, hello, I have an ultimate. You're dead. Chase him. Get him. There we go. The Necrolite, the Aura actually managed to pick him off. And Necrolite, rather tanky, but not when everybody's hitting you.
Especially not Necro 3s with Howl.
Well, he does have a plate mail and a vitality booster, and so he's pretty damn tanky, which is how you should build Necrolite, but yeah, not against everybody. Everybody on the dire was dead.
Yeah, so finally they don't even have to fight uphill, so this Rax is just...
And this time they're going for the top racks. I mean, they just love finishing, leaving jobs unfinished. Over here, over there, time and time again.
Well, you could argue that that's actually the best thing to do, because it's still 21 minutes, it's really early, so getting the tower gives you even more gold to extend your lead.
Nike's in a hawk. People are, yeah, stuff. Okay, stop doing that. Darkseer, can you get him? Can you get him? Can you get him? Finally, a Darkseer wall. That's the first wall we've seen. He's level 11, and finally he has...
Second one, actually.
Second one? I didn't see. I didn't catch the first one.
And there goes another courier.
Remember that Lifestealer has Dagon, right?
Of course.
And Beastmaster is gonna die.
Yeah, he's dead. It was almost gonna survive with 1 HP, but you know, when you're tracked, you're...
Okay, so top melee racks, bottom both racks now because of creeps that are useful. In the mid there's 2 racks up, but there's no towers anymore.
I'm pretty sure Lycanthrope can just make wolves, make necros, ulti, and send those in and do like half of the melee rack's health and damage.
It's like, it's like a mini Phantom Lancer, sort of. Something.
I guess.
In a way. And the boar from Beastmaster as well can be sent.
That one doesn't get haste when you ulti up as a Lycan, so well, that's kind of what makes it awesome.
But you don't have to ult, just howl and send them. We'll be fine.
It helps, but yeah. My point is really
dazzle, hello. Yell. Slow.
And
runs away. What do you... fate. That's not enough. Okay.
Okay.
That happened, I guess.
Oh, a lot of things happen.
Look at that,
there.
look at that.
And
exactly what you said alongside Lycanthrope as well. He's gonna try and get away, vacuum. The creeps blocking him, the stun, the war stomp. Oh yes, the war stomp, the perfect war stomp.
But that's totally worth it at this point.
Yeah, Rubik. He wants the Rubik. And the lassoed up. Whoa, the lassoed up along with Lifestealer. They want Doom. Can they get him? Yes, Dagon, obviously. And who got the... Yeah, they got the gem.
It's a Dagon 3 already.
Rubik drops. Bat Rider's on the run. Yeah.
They're not greedy.
Roar. Thank you. Hit. Damn that ultimate from Dazzle. Doom up on Lifestealer. Now he's on the run. Again, Bat Rider drops. Is Bat Rider still level... No, he's level 15! Yes! The multiplier stands once again.
Yeah, but...
Damn.
As valiant as his defense is from the Dire team, how early these wrecks were taken, and the fact that the mid-wrecks are already bare, and how amazingly farmed this Lycanthrope is, I just don't think there's any hope at all. The Lycan could just decide at any time to summon some wolves, summon some Necro 3 units, Howl, ulti, BKB, run in there and get those last racks. And there would literally be nothing they could do about it because they couldn't kill him fast enough. And he'd just destroy those racks with ease. He's taking the less risky approach by hoping for some pickups or a good opportunity to split push. But either way, it's just inevitable at this point. They need a miracle to stay in this game, and
Miracle?
I mean, they don't
player
have...
miracle?
No, an actual miracle.
Funny.
The Dire hasn't picked up a single tower. They've barely even hurt a single tower.
Doom's gonna get away. That stun. Oh god! Once again, the war stomp of Doom. Funny. It saves him every freaking time, or gets him the kill every freaking time. Look how much damage those. Look how much damage Dazzle from just those Necro 3s.
Don't mention that was a Rax, and it gave you Mega Creeps, and it won you the game. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but imagination is good.
And Roshan's back up, everybody knows it. Ooh, beautiful! You got, but he has a War Staff, and they have a gem, so Bounty Hunter, not smart Necrolite now got there. The Dagon already went. There's a Doom on Bat Rider. Necrolite. Can they get him before? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Run away. Get that thing. One last hit. That's enough. And Beastmaster drops. Dazzle is going to survive for 5 more seconds. And Darkseer should try and get away here. Doom is here as well. Rubik is invisible. Yeah, he got Shadow Whack, actually. Dazzle trying to get away. Open Wounds not going to help much. Doom picks up Lycanthrope. Lifestealer with the Dagon. And Rubik is still... no, it infests the... Okay, everybody's dead in the Radiant.
Dire's middle tower is under
Let me just repeat that. Everyone is dead on the Radiant.
How did that happen?
Mostly from the fact that this Dire team has a lot of stayability. Now that Darkseer has both a Ghost Scepter and a Mecha, they've got 3 guys who can heal, 2 guys who are really damn tanky with quite a bit of armor, and there's a Dazzle ult. So the only one that's squishy is the Bounty Hunter, who got picked off almost immediately, and it was because of a sentry, not because of the gem. Who's the gem on?
I don't know anymore. There's no gem on anyone.
It got destroyed.
It probably got destroyed.
What I thought.
Experience is almost 6,000 for the Dire.
Yes, because of all those kills that they've picked up right now.
Gold is still 15,000 for Radiant, but...
Like I said, how much does it matter? Look at the tier 4 towers of the Dire. There has been no hero hitting these.
Yeah,
None of the Radiant heroes has been in the base since those last top racks went down.
Yeah, that's just creeps attacking.
Yeah, I don't even think they have to stand in the base anymore to win. They just have to distract the Dire heroes long enough. That's all they need to do. They just gotta go for another Roche fight, and the creeps will win for them.
Oh,
Well, they could just win themselves right now.
Totally got Bounty Hunter. That's gonna stay them for 5 more seconds, but or more. He's still alive. Holy crap! That saved him. That's nice. Too much stuff. Rubik dies for Necrolite ultimate.
And the
Life
Doom
Stealer
actually
goes
picked
in.
off Lycanthrope 1v1 thanks to a double damage rune and his Shiva's guard that he picked up.
Who? Necrolite?
Look at the damage.
Oh yeah, Doombringer with a DD. Doombringer picked off Lycanthrope. Fudge. I don't know how this is happening.
But I do know that now, is this tower gonna... No, it's not gonna go down just yet.
They should deny it.
Yeah, they should really make sure that the gold lead isn't extended even more.
Dazzle wants a
And leave them
1v1.
in the game.
Dazzle really wants a 1v1 versus S4.
Radiant structures are
Come on. He's been speaking Russian, which has
That's
nothing to
probably
do
because
with
he is
anything.
Russian.
Yeah. Sukoblat. He wants... Come on, S4. Answer the call of the wild, of the Dazzle.
Radiant
Stop
middle
bullying
tower
that Dazzle, man.
It's like, I'm slow, slow you with my greater boar.
He can't help being slow.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
damn you.
tower is under attack.
That was me, Onin. And do we have... Oh, that's bad. That's a hasted Doom against the Beastmaster. But no, that's a Bat Rider with a Blink that actually can't do too much unless there's a Life Stealer here as well. Wow, look at this. Doom's HP so low, but that's a Shallow Grave once again. That thing
still has
saves
haste.
people.
Oh, Surge.
No, it doesn't make it. Rubik picks him off with a Fade Bolt. So close. Starts here on the run, but there's a really fast Life Stealer with a Surge of his own.
And there are Necro 3 creeps hitting the mid-racks. But they're quickly cleaned up by the Bounty Hunter. But they've taken half of it in damage already.
Oh, Doombringer, that hill, it still works on that hill. And he just TP'd in, so he's completely stuck. And Rubik, yeah, is gonna pay. You don't do that to Doom. But he's still stuck.
Damn, the Necrolite actually picked up an Ethereal Blade, helping him secure that kill. But
Hell yeah.
Slowly gonna get this Rax. You can't Dagon Rax. Ice Frog, why can't you Dagon Raxes?
Should be able to do that. Definitely. Doom is still stuck. It's 20 seconds till he can use his TP. And Lotus on the run, that's a Dagon 4. Yes, I want my regen! No! Oh, one last hit. Damn. He got a regen. I thought he'd make it, but the Bounty Hunter has Desolator, so he's gonna be fine. And now he has a TP. Finally. And there's also a Bat Rider who's gonna... Yes, he is!
Break, or
Leave him there, 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 leave him there! 4 staff! If he dies, totally worth it! That's just annoying. I saw that happening. I knew Bulldog was hanging around to just be annoying. And Doombringer's... Wow, Doombringer's taking it nicely. With a smile on his face. Where's Doom going, rather? Oh, Snaparoo! Snaparoo!
Oh shit, there's a range creep hitting him. Eventually. Eventually. No,
His regeneration is better.
Yeah. That would have been the hero raid streak if that would have happened, but no.
No, that's no. TP.
So yeah, I'm still waiting for EGM to just BKB and run into mid and get this Rax. I mean, fortifies on cooldown.
Nah, get Roshan first.
No.
Necrolite has the most last hits and denies, and the biggest net worth, and the biggest gold per minute. Did you know?
Yeah, bro, it's surprisingly farmed.
He has 4K. 4K.
He wants Heart to be even less skillable already. It's kind of an odd pick since he has no mana regen whatsoever except for killing people.
Rubik really quickly. Well, that's enough, kind of. Bounty Hunter is here as well. Bounty Hunter, no, killed by the Radiant, and Lycan got it. So no, Bounty Hunter could not do anything other than die. Doom up on the Beastmaster this time. Already used up his roar. And Lycan, BKB.
Go for the Rax!
Nice.
Go for the Rax, the little...
Or is he? He is. He is. He is gonna go for the... No, he isn't. Buy back, buy back.
So silly. You can just do this. Who cares if you die?
DD on Nakes, can you finish this, please? Dagon 5. You could be happy. You could be happy. I'm Dagon 5. Let's finish this. Dazzle's dead. There's no annoying Shallow Grave. Doom is Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Lycan is gonna die. Aegis is gonna pop. Everything's fine. Roar up on the Necrolite. Kill him. He's doing a lot of
Loda's
damage.
hitting the racks. He's hitting the important targets.
There we go. Good job. Necrolite finally drops. Loda with the bzzz from the Dagon. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously. About
The inevitable demise is finally here.
At some point I was like, is the Dire gonna... Really? I mean, this is looking weird, kind of. It's 46 I mean, they have more kills, and the graphs are weird. I don't know. This game was... Easiest game of my life.
Easiest game to lose.
Yes. Lovely. Okay, then. That was game number 2 of Pubwatch episode 21, where we check out EGM and the no Tidehunters against the Tidehunter in the first game. And yeah, so what did we learn today, Onin?
We learned that Dagon is a vital item in pushing strats.
Apparently.
Yes.
Somehow. And other stuff. Also.
We learned that Morphling can't outcarry a Void in the late game.
That is
Especially
true.
if your teamfight heroes aren't quite as good.
That is true. And then but Morphling is still pretty good.
Oh, he's still pretty good. He's not just as good.
Yeah.
He's
that's
second
true.
only.
People stopped picking him. And I don't agree with it in terms of the game because he can still be used, I believe. But I'm not sure if I mean, in one way I want him, you could pick Morphling, and another, we never really liked watching Morphling games because he can't die. So I'm like...
And it just split pushes all over the place, so playing against him is also lame.
But I will say one thing for certain. I'd rather watch a Morphling than a Phantom Lancer. Any day of the week.
So true.
Any day of the week. So, with that, I think we will finish. My name is KOKOStern. With me was Onin. Thank you very much for watching us and staying up with us till now. My name is, you can find me on Twitter, at KOKOStern. Onin is at follow Onin, even though he's sick. He's pretty okay. And if you want to contact me, it's kokosterncontact@gmail.com. Yeah. You made it. I'm in an iffy mood.
Through all the plugs.
Yes, I did everything. Are we? That's it, right?
Yes, I think we're done.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for watching. Onin's sick and I'm in a weird mode right now. Thank you. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.